Good day, everyone. Good day. It is Trust the Process and welcome. I'm Dave. Yep, we didn't have an episode last week. We have one this week. How are you? So, this week's Trust the Process, we're here. We're at this point in our lives, in this time in American history, U.S. history. It's election day. The election day is coming up here in just a couple of days as I'm recording this. I'm recording this on Saturday the 4th or 3rd. Third, sorry about that. Saturday the 3rd. And, it's time. It's time for us as citizens that are eligible to vote, to get out and vote, to go out there and make our voices heard. Now, there's been a lot of rhetoric, too much rhetoric from people that you would hear it from and don't expect it, or people you'd expect it from, and rhetoric on both sides, and it's divisive, and it's been one-sided, lopsided. It's not been fair, it's not been balanced, it hasn't been left, it hasn't been right, it's been just down your throat and just ugly and terrible, and both sides. I don't care who you're voting for. I'm not going to tell you who I'm voting for, but I'm going to say this because it's something that needs to be said. Both sides. The process is not built that way. The process is up here and in your heart. In your head and in your heart. You were given that. You were born with that. And those are the two greatest tools you have to make and decide and cast your vote. Do it with your mind. Do it with your heart. Sure, there'll be people saying, oh, well, you know what's wrong with America is the people that believe this side. You know what's wrong with America is the people that believe on that side, on the left or on the right or the red or the blue. That's what's wrong with America. And they have every right to say that. They do. They truly do. However, the process is not built that way. The process, it should never be built that way or understood that that's the only way that things are going to get done. That's not it. The process is you go in there by yourself, with yourself, in that voting booth, and you decide what you want to pick. No one can decide for you. You're the one that's in there. I've been hearing, if you're on the right, you're wrong. And then I've been hearing, you're on the left, you're wrong. And if you want to make America better, if you truly want to make America great, then you will vote blue or you will vote red. And that's like, no. You vote with what you believe, not what those talking heads and figureheads and knuckleheads say you should believe. No, they're trying to get you to buy into what they believe. They're trying to get you to buy into what they see as what's wrong with America. And nowhere along the line have I heard anybody say what's right with America. Right now, what's right with America? They're all quick to tell you what's wrong, but what's right. And the process is two-sided. Left, right, up, down, right and wrong. That's the process. That's why we go vote. We see something wrong, we vote for change. We see something right, we vote to continue that change. Folks, the process here is for you to go in there all by yourself and you decide to vote. See, not too long ago, we as a nation were quick to accuse the Russians of tampering with the election and interfering. But when I went to go vote, there was no Russians next to me. And trust me, I know what Russians look like. I know how Russians behave. Because, I served right out there on the front lines in the United States Army, in the front lines, right there at the Berlin Wall. And the Soviets were right there on the other side of it. They were right there. So trust me, the last time I voted, there were no Russians there. And guess what? The time before then and the time before then and my very first time voting, there were no Russians there. No, it was just me, myself, and the voting booth. And that, my friends, is what we've got to remember. Yeah, sure, it's easy to put the blame on things and on others, but when we ourselves are the ones that are in that voting booth, who do we blame? The Russians may... No, trust the process in that. You make your decision and your vote does count. Your vote will matter. Your vote is everything. Because that's what is right with America. We have that ability to go and vote and enact change or continue with the way we want change. But we also have to accept the fact that sometimes who we voted for might not win, or who we voted for might win. And then what do we get? Surprise. So again, you go in there on Tuesday, you pull the curtain close or whatever, you make your picks, you hit submit, you're done, or you pull the lever, you're done. Whatever you've done, it's over. And no one can tell you what to do. No one can tell you how to vote. Only you can tell yourself how to vote. And so long as you use your heart and your mind and your heart together, and you decide as an individual, as a citizen of this United States of America, because that is what's right in America. Folks, I'm David Guerra. This is Trust the Process. Until next week, good luck. Be good to each other, and don't forget to vote.